It's Saturday morning, 1 week from when we're planning to leave. You can hear my water boiling in the background to make some coffee. Just woke up and have a lot of packing to do. I'm a little nervous, but I'm still gonna go for a run this morning because I want to say goodbye to my running route here in Miami. All right, let's see how this goes. We're packing everything up right now and the house is such a mess. Boxes everywhere. We have a lot of crap. So just to put it in perspective, we lived in this 3-bedroom duplex. Okay, like one half of that building, right? We are now moving into this 22-foot van, and we get an 8-foot by 10-foot storage unit for the things we want to keep, which basically includes our bed, kitchen stuff, and some clothes. That to that. It's been a struggle, but a good one. Good morning. It is finally departure day. It is Saturday, May 29th, and pretty soon JP and I are going to be hitting the road. Last night we celebrated our final night in Miami by grabbing some drinks with some friends, which went a little later than expected. Normally we are in bed by 8 p.m., 9 p.m., definitely 10 p.m. Last night we were getting into bed around 2:30 a.m. So we can just say it was an amazing final night here in Miami before we set off. JP is still sleeping it off in the van. I, however, woke up at 4:15, ready to go because I was so excited. I feel like this is going to be an unfortunate trend for a lot of our travels, but hopefully I can get to a more chill place and sleep in once we're settled into the van life. So we just have a couple last minute things to pack up. We're gonna make some coffee. We have our final walkthrough of the house that we rent with the landlord. We're probably not gonna get our safety deposit back because they're awful. C'est la vie, you know? The money's already gone, it's fine. So excited to start. Okay, so the van is basically all packed at this point. It's a hot mess. We have so much stuff. It's like everywhere. Everywhere! Ideally, within a couple weeks on the road, we're gonna know what we need and what we don't. We're gonna eat like all of the excess food. How cute is this corner? These are from my students. Little airplane, how cute is that? The other one got me an Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender because she knows I love it. And then the other one painted me an Appa. I love my students. JP's on the struggle bus this morning. We celebrated pretty hard last night. I have recovered magnificently. He has not. Check out my clothes, which I managed to make them all fit. Oh yeah, super excited about that. This is a pullover that my supervisor at RE, Jen, got for me. It's perfect for running. I am so excited to wear it, so it's just kind of sitting there so I get to look at it every time I open the cabinet. Bed is not made yet. Poor JP. And that's where we're at. So hopefully our landlord gets here soon and we can hit the road. We're getting ready to leave, and our wonderful neighbor Alejandra has pineapples for us. This is so Miami. How cute is that? Look at them. Yes.
Okay, I gave it to him.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're a little confused here by the road situation on the Florida Turnpike. Like, what is this, a giant lane? Like, it's like a 3-car lane. So, Florida. What can you do? We are on our way to Orlando right now. First stop is to visit JP's aunt, and then we are going to make it all the way to Ocala to visit one of my friends from LA who is my yoga teacher, and we're gonna hike to a spring and chill. This is our first real morning in the van. Katara is living her best life. Right, Katara? That's our view right now. We're currently on a mission to figure out who packed the coffee. We're thinking neither of us did, but fortunately we both packed instant coffee. So we have our priorities. This also fell down while we were driving, so we're gonna sort that out this morning. Altogether, not a bad way to start the day. Obviously, we needed to have a whipped cream maker in our van travels, and since it is the first day of real van life, I think we need some whipped cream in our coffee. My morning bliss has been ruined, temporarily, by spilling instant coffee all over my only pair of jean shorts, and now there's like sticky black kernels everywhere, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it out. So we have our scrubber, is the technical term for this. I'm just gonna let it soak in hot water, and let's hope this fixes itself. This is the scrubber. Clean my shorts! I hope this works. Sadly, my SD card got corrupted a little bit later than this, so I lost all my video footage from Ocala, including an amazing little chat with Anna, who hosted us, views of the property, and all of the amazing shots from our hike. But fortunately, I have some pictures which I can show you now. Day 3 here at the VanLife at our beautiful spot in Pitts, Georgia. For the first time, it's actually cool. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt that my wonderful friend and mentor from Ari, Jen Nero, got for me as my going away present. She knew as a fellow runner that there would be some crisp mornings when I'm gonna want a little light pullover. And today, it's 58 degrees. It's one of those mornings. Super excited for this run. JP and Katara are going to come along. JP on the bike, Katara hopefully running along with us. If she gets tired, we're putting her in the backpack. So we'll see how it goes. Sitting here in the Best Buy parking lot, super pissed off because my GoPro SD card got corrupted. I don't even know how. When we were on our run this morning, JP was taking some really awesome videos of me running by cows. They were so cute. We got a lot of great cow footage, and I don't know, somehow after the run I tried to turn on the GoPro and it said SD card corrupted, which makes no sense because I didn't drop it, I didn't open it, and it's a brand new GoPro and SD card, so super annoyed. But we're here in Athens, Georgia right now. Got to go to a Best Buy and I went to the Geek Squad. They were super nice, and I tried to get it like fixed, you know, to see if I could get the files recovered, and I could not. So all of the footage from the beginning of our van journey is gone. Fortunately, I have a camera, a Sony camera that I've been taking photos and videos onto, so not everything is lost, but some really high quality stuff is, and I'm feeling pretty bummed. And you know, obviously I'll always have those memories in my head, but I was really looking forward to sharing them with my family and friends and students. So it's a big bummer to have them gone. But I guess I learned a good lesson. I need to make sure I'm uploading my stuff from the GoPro probably every night, because I'm gonna be neurotic about it now. And you know what? I gotta move forward. But we are boiling some water right now so I can have some decaf coffee, and hopefully that will make me feel better. And soon enough we're going to be at The Cottage, which is our next location, a vineyard in the Great Smoky Mountains in the north of Georgia. So hopefully we'll be back on track soon. I bought a new SD card too, so hopefully that's all fixed. Oh my god, you guys, we've made it actually chilly in the van this morning.
I get to put on a sweatshirt and sweatpants for the first time in a year.
It's so nice. It's not like cold, like, oh my god, I'm freezing, I don't want to get out of bed. It's more like crisp, like, I'm gonna put on like my dad's flannel, kind of like,
Yeah, 52.
52.
It's nice. Nice cool.
Look at that beautiful morning view we've got right there. I'm about to start making coffee and scrambled egg while JP walks the baby Momo.
Yay.
So it's day 4. This is the first time I've been away from John Paul in 4 days. It's Tuesday after the Memorial Day weekend, so he's back at the van working. And I decided to take Katara for a little hike at the Harvest Host we're staying at. It's called Walnut Hollow. It's in the Great Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. So this isn't like an official hiking trail. They have these like old logging routes around the ranch, I guess. It was a little hard to find at first, but I just kind of followed some sketchy ATV tracks and ultimately found it. And I got up above this ridge line. It was super steep. I was dying, but it was totally worth it. Now I just have this whole forest to myself, and you can hear all of the different bird songs, you know, different things crunching through the leaves. It really feels like wild. Like there's really nobody around. You know, I kind of had this weird realization as I was walking. I'm like, man, like I'm like properly alone. Katara is not going to save me from a mountain lion. Don't have cell phone service here. And I just kind of went off for like my little hike with my water bottle and my camera. And I was like, oh, like you need to actually bring your knife and a Leatherman and maybe pepper spray. So it was a good learning lesson, though I can still hear the noise from the farm. So I'm not far out there, but you know, and for all my family who's probably worried about me right now, don't worry. Since I uploaded this video, we know I made it back okay. And ever since, promise, I have my protection with me. But right now I'm just soaking up this peace and solitude, like wrapping my head around the fact that this isn't just a vacation. You know, the first couple days it really was like, oh, we're going to a winery, and oh, we're going to this cool farm store, you know, things that we have normally always done for our vacations. And now I'm like, okay, this is life, this is real life. There's a new way of being in the world for me, and it's one that's not 100% focused around work and productivity and even helping John Paul. Like I've always lived my life trying to help others and to perform. And in this kind of next chapter, I think something I'm really focusing on is finding this solitude and finding this peace and really connecting with the land and a sense of calm that I've never really known before. So starting off doing that right now. I've got good company. Mwah. I made a little altar by this tree here, and I think we're just gonna sit around for a little bit. All right, let's be real. I can't just sit around all day. I like to exercise too much. Oh, I'm on my morning run, stuck in wind. These are the first hills I've run in a long time, and they're pretty steep. This is a short one. All right, I got this. While running, I seem to have attracted every dog in the neighborhood. And now I can interact with them. Hello! Hi, honey, it's okay. Alright, the craziest thing just happened. So our hosts for Harvest Hosts who live up in that beautiful mansion up on the hill over there just drove down and was like, hey, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I got this backpack for my daughter and it doesn't fit her, and you guys look like you're outdoorsy, so I wanted to see if you wanted a backpack. And I was like, no, we don't have any room. And JP was like, no, let's need a backpack. And it is a brand new bright blue Osprey. Fits me perfectly, and I can't even believe it. What's funny is, before this trip, I gave away a basically brand new Osprey to our neighbor because it was too small for me. So it was like, you put it out and it comes back at you. Thanks, universe! Now let's go play some frisbee. I just had an amazing chat with the owner of the cattle ranch here at Walnut Hollow, and he gave me some tips for hiking around here, so I'm on one of them. Currently sucking wind again as I look over the whole ranch right there. Little cows are down there, beautiful water. Can't see the van, it's on the other side of those hills, but it's just a beautiful view. It is drizzling right now, but I'm pretty warm after climbing up that hill, so excited to explore. It's not raining too hard. Let's keep following this kind of a trail. Well, not every day is going to be a scenic, beautiful day. Today we have spent the majority of it in this parking lot, but we got to go to the Rejuvenation Cafe, which is pretty sick. And now we are going to our campsite, which hopefully is ready by now. It's my first time doing laundry on the road. Woohoo! $2 per load to wash. Not too bad. We were at the KOA campground outside of Asheville, and I'm pretty pleased. So we've been on the road for a week already.
1 week.
I can't believe it. And we've learned a lot. I think we can agree. At the start, how'd you feel? Like the first 2 days when we were still Memorial Day, you weren't working. How were you feeling?
It was great, but as soon as the work week started, shit got real fast.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, we were like, wow, this is like a vacation, it's so fun. And then once you started working...
well, you have to iron out all the things because you've never done it before. So...
what were some of the things you had to figure out?
You know, just where we keep the coffee and stuff like that.
Yeah, it felt really disorganized. There was stuff everywhere, and I feel like now everything kind of has a home. We know how to take out the trash and empty the pee and how the water works.
Found laundry.
Yeah, we found laundry. That was a big win. I don't know, I felt like you were pretty crabby when you started working too.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard transition.
Yeah, how do you feel now though?
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, what helped?
I mean, just getting used to the routine.
Yeah, I think for me too, it's an adjustment because I was working full-time out of the house for the past year, and so now I'm okay, I'm working on these side projects and I have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm not working, so I was feeling really guilty for doing yoga or reading or going for a run while he was working, and I think that I haven't gotten over it because I still feel a little guilty, but I'm getting into my own rhythm, kind of a separate rhythm, which has been really nice. And, today I started doing a little bit of work. Making these videos is work.
Yeah, and you made dinner. We used the Dutch oven for the first time,
Yes.
and it was a great success.
Yes. So on the whole, we're super happy. It's been an amazing first week. And we're going to stop the video here. When we come back, we're going to show you our adventures in the Asheville area, including climbing Mount Mitchell, the tallest peak on the East Coast, and more shenanigans up through Virginia and all the way to DC. We'll see you soon.